So we're at Productronica 2021, day 3, What's New in Electronics TV. I'm joined by Frank from PVA. Good to see you.
Thank you for having us. Good to see you again.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been quite a year-ish.
Yeah, how has the whole horrific lockdown situation been for your business?
It's been a roller coaster, really. I mean, I think, we were in New York. We're still in New York. So there were a lot of changes going on through that period. Almost every day there were new restrictions on the business. So you found yourself dealing with a lot of human resources and operational issues. We stayed open throughout. We went to a remote workforce. One of the exciting things we did last year was, in the U.S., we were the first electronics manufacturing company to be authorized. We started building ventilators at our place.
Oh, right.
So we were in April of 2020. We got FDA authorization to do that. So we had programs like that to keep us going, but certainly our export business was down. A lot of our business in the United States was up significantly as we saw the medical device market take off, obviously. So it's been a little bit of a roller coaster, and then almost, once the winter hit in 2020, it's almost like business got back to normal. Kind of shocking. It bounced back way faster than I would have thought.
I think everybody said that. Business analysts across the board. It's not just in this industry. I think everyone.
Yeah, there really wasn't a ramp up.
No.
I mean, it just kind of let's forget about it and let's go.
Yeah,
yes,
but that's a problem in itself, isn't it? It's
that's what's created, and that's what's created all the supply chain issues. I'm sure you're seeing. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. A lot of people have a lot to say about that, and most people seem resigned to the fact that it's going to go on for another half year.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
I think the hard part is, and we've been pretty insulated from it. We rely on ourselves a lot, so it hasn't been too bad for PVA. But when it does rear its head, it's I think, to your point, it's unpredictable. It's component A on Tuesday, it's component B next Tuesday, so it's not anything you can plan for.
And the other problem is a lot of people say, well, the answer is to sort of reshore or onshore or bring manufacturing close to us, but how can you predict these things? And you can't ramp that kind of production up quickly enough to cope with the current shortage, surely. Yeah,
and I get that. I think that that's a very popular thing to say these days, but in a business where we're a global supplier, I don't like hearing my export countries want to keep their business inside their country either. So I think it's a popular thing to say, and I don't know that we'll ever get there. I think that there's certainly strides, but I mean, how hot was that to say back in November, December? And you kind of, it's kind of waned a little bit too.
Well, it will be forgotten as soon as
absolutely
shortages disappear.
Once they figure themselves out.
Yeah. We all like a quick fix solution that actually won't work. But
I agree.
Let's face it. They're often the sort of topics of conversation we have at these shows, aren't
Absolutely. That's why we're here.
Yeah. I know it's really heartening to hear that you adapted to making ventilators.
Yeah.
And everything. I mean, it's one thing adapting to challenges to your market, but adapting how your whole business functions and how you work and jumping into another market in that short term is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was crazy. I think we had a variety of things going on at one time. I think New York again, not to bounce back to that. I mean, it was a hotbed. So a shortage of ventilators in our home, was one key. And then when we really looked at it, we were like, I mean, this is really what we do. I mean, we bend metal, paint metal, we do electronics, we assemble and manufacture. The biggest thing was getting through the health and safety in the U.S. is the FDA authorization, which was an experience of itself. But I think it also kept morale up at our place during a very depressing time.
Yeah. Do you think that brought the company closer together?
No question.
Yeah.
No question. It gave us a sense of purpose. Our employees don't necessarily, they see what we manufacture, but they don't see what impact it has on the globe. I mean, it's something that I try to do as our managing director of sales, but I probably don't do a good enough job of. is, everyone wants to walk by with their spouse or their kids and be like, I help manufacture that. And so there's a certain level of that when it's something that's so important. You like a ventilator at that period of time that really energized the company.
Yeah. Well, it's something to be proud of.
Like I said, it was energizing.
Brilliant, yeah. So back talking to people, real human beings, talking, sitting next to each other, talking about things. It's wonderful, isn't it?
I stumbled the first 2 days. Yeah, no, it was it was like riding a bike. It was great. We've done nothing of the scope of Productronica, but we've done a couple of events since August, and they were a little bit slower. I think coming here, I'm not sure what to expect. I think it's safe to say if you look around, attendance is down. I don't know what it's going to wind up being, but we've been super busy. I mean, it's virtually been nonstop. I would not say that it was significantly different than any other years for us, to tell you the truth. Yeah, I mean, our agents in Europe here have done a tremendous job, our distributors, bringing customers by. We've seen visitors from, all the way from Poland and Israel, very few from the States, obviously. Not many colleagues of mine from the States as well, but throughout Europe, we've seen our potential customers come out, and we're happy to see them.
But that's testament to your, agents and distributors, isn't it?
And that's why I say it's them. They're bringing the people by. They're laying the groundwork. They're marketing that we're going to be here and the new innovations that we're coming out with, and so no, by all means, the credit goes to them.
Yeah. So what's new actually there? Yeah.
Yeah. Again, outside of the ventilators, obviously you had a lot of time to work on product, and really our customers expect a couple of things from us. Innovations in just dispensing and coating technology, accuracy and flexibility. So we've come out with a next generation of our most popular atomized spray valve, our ES Ultrafine, which is essentially pattern width about half of what we've traditionally done in the past. So as things get smaller, it's much more precise, greater edge definition. And then really the big things this week that we're debuting are motion flexibility, which is really things that we've put our name on and has been a staple of PVA from day one. It's a combination of tool changer, which allows you to change heads. We have many customers that do multiple tasks in our machine. It's one of those flexible advantages we have. If you want to do project A, well, you can also do B, C, and D. So our customers want to do that. The more complex the machine gets, our customers wind up paying for use of maybe 60% of the work area, for example. So utilizing something where you can utilize a single head, swap it out automatically without operator intervention, and still get the 500 or 600 millimeters of work area that you're paying for is hugely critical. And again, as funny as it sounds, is talk about things getting smaller all the time. Our larger machines outsell our smaller ones 3 to 1. Really? So our customers really want flexibility and go larger. And then in combination with that tool changer, we're utilizing our patented fourth axis motion with a motorized tilt. And the motorized tilt is the new feature we're featuring this week. Traditionally, we've used pneumatics for that, so our customers are used to going, position A to position B, but nowhere in between. So now motorizing that and allowing them to go plus or minus 50 degrees. We see a lot more of our customers having products that are heavy in topography. So if you want to tilt at an angle of 50 degrees for one application and 10 for another, it just allows them to take more manual work out of the process. And so we're excited about those two things.
That's a lot.
Yeah, no, we've been pretty busy.
Yeah. There's not a lot else to do, was there? So.
No, we're building ventilators and twiddling our thumbs for a year and a half, right?
Yeah. And response has been great to that, I assume.
Yeah, again, the traffic at the booth has been great this week, and particularly the interest has been in those two options.
Yeah, fantastic. And you'll be at Apex
no question.
January, yep. So
that's a stalwart for us, our biggest show in the U.S. We're very excited about getting back to San Diego. So, we're looking forward to it. Quick turnaround this year. Quick turnaround back in January, yes.
Yeah. Well, thanks for spending the time to come see us today.
No question. It's always great to be here.
We will come see you at Apex.
Looking forward to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, fantastic.